Scandal has taken a toll on the relationship between Jacksonville Public Defender Matt Shirk and his wife. Today we learned Michelle Shirk has filed for divorce. For months, her husband has been under fire since the public learned of questionable hiring and firing practices involving some of his female staff, as well as suggestive text messages Shirk sent them. Documents and statements from that investigation even tell us about one incident when Mrs. Shirk marched into her husband's office and demanded one of those female employees be fired. Channel 4's Jim Piggott has been following this story. He is joining us live from the Public Defender's office downtown. Jim, is Matt talking about this?
Not at this point. In fact, that's Matt Shirk's office right over there. His office has no comment. His attorney has no comment. But this is the petition for divorce, which was filed in court here by his wife, and it sort of spells out what's happening here. When Matt Shirk was running for office, he and his wife, Michelle, were pictured as the happy couple. Now that picture is being torn apart. In court documents, Michelle Shirk says their nearly 10-year-old marriage is irretrievably broken. Much of the trouble was made public last summer when a Times-Union investigation showed Shirk involved in hiring two former employees from a local bar and engaging, in his words, in inappropriate text messaging with the employees. The two were fired along with a third female employee shortly after records show Michelle Shirk was in the office complaining about the women. Public records released by the office in October show a string of text messages and emails between Shirk and the women. Now, we tried talking with Shirk today. His office says the matter is private and they're not commenting. Shirk's attorney, Gene Nichols, issued this statement that says, "This is a personal matter of the Shirk family, and we would request this matter be allowed to run its course privately." We also contacted Michelle Shirk's attorney, who wouldn't comment at all. But the documents that her attorney filed in court spell out what Michelle Shirk wants. She will be fighting for primary custody of their son, child support, and insurance. She also wants alimony and the house. We showed this document to divorce attorney Chris Taylor, who says there's nothing out of the ordinary, except that Michelle Shirk is asking for permanent alimony.
Everything else in the petition looked very straightforward and normal. Florida's a no-fault divorce state, so they're not going to usually include juicy details of the case in the divorce. So other than that, it seemed very normal.
Now, you might recall that the governor appointed a special prosecutor to look into Shirk and to see what is happening here. That was Bill Savone. I contacted his office today. He says that they are continuing that investigation, but it might wrap up by January or February. We're live downtown. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.